My wife Laura and I, we moved back to Kirksville in 2012. I was the administrator of the health department over in Sullivan County, and I got the job of administering the Gutensong Clinic at A.T. Still University, and I've been here since 2012. We have two children. Quincy is 7 and in first grade here, and just absolutely loves it at the primary school. And then we have a 3-year-old daughter, Penelope, and she will probably be in the ECLC depending on the enrollment there. So I did grow up here. I'm from Kirksville, kind of went away to school and came back. My learning experience here was very positive. It was a great place to go to school. And to me, this is an opportunity to kind of give back to that. It's pretty amazing where in a town of Kirksville and roughly 17,000, you can go through preschool and through your education become a teacher, a nurse, a physician, and now a dentist. And that's pretty awesome to have that opportunity, you know, in that educational experience here. So I just wanted to be involved and try to give back a little bit. Basically, my motive for running was there's a proposed, $31 million transportation budget cut, which has been described as leaving, those decisions up to the local entities on how to manage that. And I work in healthcare, and we're chasing budgets every year. And so if I could, put forth some experience there or advice to the superintendent and the staff on how to mitigate that, I'd be more than happy to. So I say that was probably the first goal, and the second one, if I were to get on the board, also just promote Kirksville and Kirksville School District as best as I can. To me, it should be the focal point of Northeast Missouri's education, and try to recruit the best possible teachers we can for our students. I would have to go back to all the political climate, the political changes, and just the uncertainty that lies ahead. Obviously the budget cut that's supposed to be for transportation, however, money will have to be moved around to make up for those deficits. And the main thing is there just not to have a knee-jerk reaction to anything till we know exactly what's happening, and then analyze it and then go from there. So I'd say right now just the uncertainty of the new political climate, and then also the budget cuts that have been proposed. It has been a controversial topic, and I'll be honest, I've talked to a couple administration and a handful of staff, and from what my understanding is that has already been addressed here at Kirksville. However, if there's ever a student that feels unsafe, the safety of all students is obviously a priority. So if that were to ever come up, I think we have to look at the safety of 100% of our students. That's a large question, I would say. I think it's kind of fun. You go back, I still remember my kindergarten, first, second, third grade teachers. I think, how they handled a classroom, a bunch of ornery little kids. I was an ornery little kid. But they made learning fun, and that's what it's about. And I still see them out in the community, Mrs. Sarah, Mrs. Martin, they still come up and hug you. And to me, that's what Kirksville's about. It's a small town. You come back, people still know you, and it's important to have that relationship with the community. And so I'd say just my experience in Greenwood, that old Greenwood school, now it's kind of a part of history that I think Truman owns now. It was pretty fun. And I think that those teachers that have the ability to make teaching fun like that kind of sets the foundation for the rest of their academic career. I'm pretty transparent, pretty open. I want to make sure to let people know if I get on the board, be as transparent as allowed and can be. To me, all decisions and major changes need to involve community members, engage students, faculty, staff. It needs to be a community and committee effort, not just a solo decision. And as a board member, you're a vote of one, so you have to work together, and that's the key there.